Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chapter 2 Club's Smart Woman's Guide to Breakups and Everything After. Today, I'm here with Washington State family law attorney Elise Bowie, and we're going to be talking about things to prepare for your legal meeting. Hi, Elise. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So, let's tell our audience out there the things that they need to prepare for a legal meeting.
Absolutely. We initially do what we call a legal strategy session. And I think it is so important when clients come to that strategy session. And now, obviously, in COVID, we do it during Zoom. So you can be at home with all your records, which is helpful. Um, is one, all your financial records. And for me, when I think of all your financial records, I'm thinking of 3 years of your past tax returns, 3 years of all your bank statements, 3 years of your retirement account statements, anything that is related to your finances. We would like to have 3 years of those documents so that we can get a really good picture of what is going on. And then the other thing that I think is really important when you're preparing to come to this meeting is really writing out your narrative. I think it is so important for people when you're meeting with your attorney at the very beginning that you have written out kind of like your whole story of what has happened, what has got you here, what are the things you've gone through, what are the things you and your husband have done. Maybe your husband has cheated on you, and obviously this could be, the reverse. Maybe it's your wife has cheated on you, but you're writing down your narrative so that you're not forgetting anything that you might want to talk to your attorney about, because some of the things that you think are very critical, I mean, they might be very critical to your emotional well-being. They might be very critical to why you're getting a divorce, and they might be very critical to what your concerns are about maybe co-parenting, but they might not be critical at all to the actual divorce. But you want to be able to understand that your attorney knows them, because it is important for your attorney to know your story so that your attorney can help you from where you are. We call it either you're the lever or the left behind. And it is very important that your attorney understands that dynamic in your situation so that your attorney can help you get where you need to go. If you're the lever, you might be a year ahead of your spouse in this divorce process. You might be emotionally checked out already, and your spouse is still hanging on. Well, we need to know that, because we need to know how are we going to deal with that person, with their attorney. What's the language we're going to use? What's the strategy we're going to use to be able to bring them along so that we can get you both to the right place? So writing out a real full narrative of what has happened, I think, is a great idea. And it really helps. It helps in our office, the whole team. It's a way that we can share that narrative with the whole team, the paralegal, the attorney, even the legal assistant. People can understand where you're coming from, what you've been dealing with. So get all those financial documents in order and write out that narrative. And then you will be ready to talk to your attorney. And I think it's important to think about what are some, and I mean just a few, maybe three. I mean, it better even if it's two, but what are your bottom line non negotiable items that you want to talk to your attorney about? Now, I can't promise that your non negotiable items won't become negotiable if you're not thinking about them properly from a legal perspective, but being able to give your attorney those non negotiables, just a couple of them, that is going to help your attorney be able to manage your expectations and make sure they are working towards those bottom line goals for you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Elise, for these tips. And our audience out there can find more resources on our website at chapter2club.com. And we'll see you next time. Thank you, Elise.
Thank you so much.